Hello and welcome back everyone to this week's Hero Spotlight. This week's new hero joining us in the Land of Dawn is the tribal warrior Badang. Badang achieves blessings from the river elf, who is impressed by his strength and bravery. Each strike of Badang carries a strong fist wind that can puncture even the walls. An enemy who dares to hamper him will get struck by Badang's obstacles and be submerged by his fist wind. His first skill, Qigong Fist. Badang coheres all his strength to his fists and performs an overwhelming fist wind, dealing physical damage to the enemies in the path and slowing them down. The damage of Qigong Fist will trigger a basic attack effect, stacked one time for the Chivalry's Fist. All fist winds of Badang explode when hitting obstacles left by him, dealing extra physical damage, so keep that in mind. Try to use Qigong Fist and trigger a passive and control enemies at the most crucial fights in the game. His second skill, Fist Break. Badang charges his fist and dashes towards a designated direction, dealing physical damage to the enemies along the path. After the dash, Badang separates the enemies on the path and leaves an obstacle. This skill can be stacked, so make sure to do that. Try to use a combination of Qigong Fist to slow down your enemies to increase the hit rate of Fist Break. With the help of these obstacles and his passive, you deal more damage and super crowd control the enemy team. Which brings us to his ultimate, Fist Grab. Badang quickly throws his fist in the designated direction, dealing physical damage to the enemies several times. The damage enjoys basic attack stack effects. In the skill duration, Badang obtains a shield, which ensures Badang to ignore normal crowd control effects. Fist Crack's Fist Wind can trigger the explosion of his passive, so make sure to keep that in mind when using it. Which brings us to his passive, Chivalry's Fist. Badang selflessly helps others by his overwhelming strength. The basic attack, after every 4 hits, knocks enemies back and deals physical damage to them. Enemies that are knocked back to the obstacles will be stunned, and the minions and creeps will be stunned immediately. All fist winds of Badang explode when hitting the obstacles left by him, dealing extra physical damage. Better use the crowd control effect with Fist Break and slay enemies with ease. The first equipment set is highly recommended. Oz Claws provide HP regen, and the passive effect of Endless Battle suits Badang. Qigong Fist extremely well. Wings of the Apocalypse Queen and Immortality ensures Badang's survivability in team fights, and Blade of Despair greatly enhances Badang's attack in late game. We recommend using the Fighter Emblem set, Bravery, Invasion, and Disabling Strike. This set lays more emphasis on performing attacks and ensures damage dealt in team fights. It also suits Qigong's Fist extremely well, making it easy to build an advantage in early game. As for battle spells, Flicker is the prime choice. Using Fist Break to take part of team fights, Flicker can help use Badang chase or escape. Also, use Flicker in the duration of Fist Crack to adjust the skill's position. As you can see, the enemies are in our allied jungle, trying to launch an attack, and our teammates are not in a healthy state. Badang enters the team fight from the side, using Qigong's Fist to slow down the backline enemy heroes and knock them into obstacles. He then uses Chivalry's Fist to knock Layla into his obstacles and gets her stunned. Immediately followed, he uses Fist Crack to slay the backline heroes. Enemy Fanny tries to escape, but his obstacles block her path. Badang leads his team to turn the disadvantage into an advantage. And that's it for our brand new hero, Badang. Pick him up for 599 diamonds or 32,000 battle points, with a whopping 30% discount in his launch book. So seriously guys, don't miss out on that 30% discount. This was me.